Antonio Tarver and Steve Cunningham battled to a 12-round split decision draw. I'm not sure about that one. Personally, I had Cunningham winning the fight. Yes, Tarver was the more economical of the two. What would you expect? This guy throws about 5 punches around. And when he does throw, he's relatively accurate. But at the same time, when a guy is out throwing the guy 2-1 or 3-1, and he is landing decent shots himself. Cunningham's shots weren't all good quality, but he was landing some clean shots in there, as well as those shots that were being half blocked by Tarver's gloves and arms and what have you. So personally, I felt that Cunningham won the fight. It was, I mean, I can see how you could interpret the fight different ways. Don't get it confused, because Tarver was always in there. He was never completely outworked in one or two of the rounds he was, but for the most part, he was always in there. You know, he was never allowing Cunningham to completely overwhelm him with work rate. But I don't know. Let me know how you had it scored, people. But personally, I feel like Steve Cunningham won that fight. I feel like he was a little hard done by. It wasn't as bad as the Glasgow decision or anything like that, but I still feel like he was a little hard done by there with that split decision draw. And, you know, nothing against Tarver personally or anything like that, but I just feel like this guy is kind of a bit of a con man in the ring. He gets by, you know, doing the bare minimum, and he ends up getting opportunity after opportunity. When guys like Steve Cunningham, I know boxing is not really about who deserves what in terms of, you know, the ethics of things or whatever, but I just feel like Tarver is the kind of guy who's always constantly getting breaks, like the Latif Kaide fight. And Cunningham is the opposite. He's a guy who keeps on getting shortchanged, and he's going to feel pissed. Cunningham's going to feel like someone has cursed him or something. Like the world is against him, because every time he gets an opportunity like this, somehow it gets snatched from him. So he's definitely going to feel upset. I just hope that Cunningham manages to get a world title fight rather than Antonio Tarver. Would you really want to see Antonio Tarver against Vladimir Klitschko or Deontay Wilder? Tarver is just such a terrible fighter to watch. This guy is 46 years old. He fights like a 46-year-old. He looks like a 46-year-old. He's slow as molasses. He throws about 5 punches around. Oh, man. Yes, he does have a nice sneaky left hand, but that's about it. The guy really is so boring. And I really do feel for Steve Cunningham. Let me know how you had it scored, people. I wasn't scoring it round by round or anything like that, but the impression that I had after 12 is that Cunningham did win and he deserved the victory. But if you had it scored differently, if you had Tarver winning, or if you think a draw was a fair result, then drop those comments in the comment section below. All right? Where do you see both fighters going from here? Who would you like to see both fighters face next? It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.